Now we will take the problem, next problem, okay, which we have covered in the last lecture. Okay, just see this one. All of you see this problem, which we have covered in the last lecture, right? So see, I will write down this problem as it is. We already solved this problem by using again 5 methods, that is exact, collocations. Here this problem, just see this problem, this we have solved by exact method, right? Same problem we have solved by collocation, right? Then same problem we have solved by Galerkin, same by list, and finally by subdomain. Okay, now this problem we will solve it by using Rayleigh-Ritz method, right? Now this problem we will solve it by using Rayleigh-Ritz method. Okay, so just let me write down this problem. Okay, so I will write down this problem. Okay, so I will write down first the name of the method. Okay, that is Rayleigh-Ritz method. Rayleigh-Ritz method mapped over entire domain. Mapped over entire domain. Okay, so this is the method by which we are solving the problem. Rayleigh-Ritz method mapped over entire domain, and this is a numerical. D square u by dx square, d square u by dx square plus u is equal to x square for x ranging between 0 to 1. U is 0 when x is 0, and du by dx at x is equal to 1 is equal to 1, right? Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know. Is it okay with this one, all of you? This is the numerical. Now all of you let me know how to start. How to start. Let me know how to start the problem. Because see, first problem we are taken very thoroughly, right? Now you should be able to tell me how to solve this problem. Tell me how I should start this problem.
U is equal to U approximate.
Right. See, you just see the given data. See, if you can see this, it is your domain, right? This is your domain, right? These two are boundary conditions. Okay, if you see this, okay, if you just see this, okay, this is essential boundary condition. Can you understand this? This is essential boundary condition. This is essential boundary condition, right? This is essential boundary condition. What is about this?
Natural boundary condition.
See, this is natural, because if you see this, it is defined in terms of u. That's why it is essential. If you see, it is defined in terms of du by dx, that is derivative. So that's why this is natural. This is natural boundary condition. Understood? Yes or no? Clear?
Yes, sir.
So now let's solve this. Okay, what you told me? Okay, we need to write down as an approximate solution, right? So let u is equal to u approximate. That is the solution which we are going to assume it's the approximate solution, right? So when you bring this x square on the left hand side, when we bring this x square on the left hand side, that is d square u by dx square, d square u by dx square plus u minus x square. Okay, it should be equal to 0. It should be equal to 0, but we have taken it as an approximate, so it will not be equal to 0. Is it okay? Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
See, when you take it on left hand side, it should be equal to 0, but the solution which you have written, it's an approximate, so it is not equal to 0. So that is called as a residue. Okay, if it is not equal to 0, that means there is some error, and that error we will call it as a residue. Now we are interested to make this residue to be equal to 0. We want this residue to be equal to 0. Is it okay? Okay, now I
Yes,
will write
sir.
down the weighted residual equation. Weighted residual. Okay, I will write down this weighted residual equation. All of you tell me, what is weighted residual equation we have? Huh? 0 is equal to integration Ohm weight function into R into dx. So yes or no? Is it our weighted residual equation? Weighted residual equation is given by 0 is equal to integration weight function into R into dx, right? So I will put this value 0 is equal to, okay, integration. Okay, you should know the limits. What is Ohm? It's a limit for the integration, that is 0 to 1, that is your domain. 0 to 1 into weight function. Okay, weight function we don't know, into R. So this is the value of R. D square U by dx square plus U minus x square. So this is R, weight function into R into dx. Yes or no? Weight function into R into dx, right? Now we need to multiply this inside, right? We need to multiply it inside. So I'll do 0 is equal to integration 0 to 1 weight function into d square U by dx square, d square U by dx square into dx plus again 0 to 1, 0 to 1 weight function, see 0 to 1 into weight function into U, right, into U dx, right? Next again this into this, so minus 0 to 1 weight function into x square dx, into x square dx. Is it okay? Let me know, is it okay? Right? Yes or no? Is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now what we'll do, we will, as I told you, we will just integrate the first term. Okay. So we should know what is the integration of u v dx. This is the rule which we have, integration u v dx. So it is first into integration of second minus integration derivative of first into integration of second dx. See, this is the formula of mathematics you should know. First into integration of second minus integration derivative of first into integration of second dx, right? So just apply it to only first term. Okay, so 0 is equal to, now tell me what is this? What is the integration of this term? All of you let me know. What is the integration of this term?
Du
Let
by
me know.
dx.
See, first term you need to keep it as it is. First term as it is into integration of second, that is du by dx for limit 0 to 1. Is it okay? First into integration of second, right? Minus integration derivative of first, that is dwi by dx into integration of second, that is du by dx into dx. See here, first into integration of second for the limit 0 to 1 minus integration 0 to 1 derivative of first into integration of second dx. Is it okay? Plus these two terms I will keep as it is. So plus 0 to 1 wi into u into dx minus 0 to 1 wi into x square into dx. Is it okay? Is it okay? See, these two terms I have kept it as it is, right? You see, you integrated it, so you're supposed to give the limits, right? So 0 is equal to this I need to give the limit. So I'll write down it as weight function at 1 into this term, right? Into du by dx at x is equal to 1, right? At x is equal to 1 minus again this weight function at 0, this limit I'm putting, weight function at 0 into du by dx at x is equal to 0 at x is equal to 0. Is it okay? See, upper limit minus lower limit. That is what I done. Weight function at 1 into du by dx at 1 minus weight function at 0 into du by dx at 0. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know. So, is it okay or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so what I will do, I'll just keep these three terms as it is. So let me write down that again, 0 to 1 dwi by dx into du by dx plus integration 0 to 1 wi into u into dx minus 0 to 1 wi into x squared dx. Is it okay? Now see this equation we have, right? This equation we have. Is it okay? Now see here. Now here, see once you reach to this equation, okay, you need to check with the boundary conditions. You need to check with the boundary conditions, right? So see what we used to write down. If boundary condition, is defined, if boundary condition is defined for primary variable, if boundary condition is defined for primary variable, then at that boundary weight function is 0. Say yes or no. Have I explained you in the last numerical or not? Let me know. Have I explained this to you in the last numerical or not?
Yes, sir.
What is written? If the boundary condition is defined for primary variable, then at that boundary weight function is 0. If you just see this boundary condition, u at x is equal to 0 is equal to 0, right? So this boundary condition, it is in terms of what? Primary variables, yes or no? Because this boundary condition is defined for which value? For u, right? If boundary condition is defined for primary variable, that is u. So u is a primary variable. So this boundary condition, it is in terms of primary variable, then at that boundary weight function is 0. So I can take weight function at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to 0 is equal to 0. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now just take the second example, or just take the second boundary condition. Whether this boundary condition, it is in terms of primary variable?
No, sir.
Huh? Whether it is in terms of primary variable? No, na? See this boundary condition. This is in terms of secondary variable, that is du by dx. So what is given? Du by dx at x is equal to 1 is equal to 1. So can you take weight function at x is equal to 1? Weight function at x is equal to 1. Can you take it 0?
No,
Can
sir.
you take it 0?
No, sir.
You cannot take it equal to 0, because this boundary condition, it is in terms of du by dx. And du by dx is not a primary variable. Du by dx, it is a secondary variable. That's why this is called as natural boundary condition. Na? Yes or no?
sir.
So this is not equal to
Yes.
0. I see particularly or intentionally I've written it is not equal to 0, because this is a secondary variable. So I can't take weight function at x is equal to 1 to be equal to 0. I can't take. Right? Yes or no? Now can we put this value here? So I'll just put 0 is equal to, I'll put 0 is equal to, what is the weight function at x is equal to 1? You know this value? No. Right? So I will write down weight function at x is equal to 1. I will write down weight function at x is equal to 1. Now what is du by dx at x is equal to 1? See here. Du by dx at x is equal to 1. What is that?
1.
1. Is it okay? Minus. What is the weight function at x is equal to 0? What is weight function at x is equal to 0?
0.
0. Say yes or no? Into this value. That is du by dx at x is equal to 0, right? Next. Minus, right? What is about these terms? What is about these terms? They're going to remain as it is, na? See these three terms, they're going to remain as it is. So 0 to 1 dwi by dx into du by dx into du by dx, right? Into dx plus integration 0 to 1 wi into u into dx minus integration 0 to 1 wi into x square into dx. Is it okay? Is it okay with this one or not?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay? Now see, what I'll do, see this is 0, right? This is 0. Okay. So I'll just take these two terms. I'll just take these two terms on the left hand side. Okay. So let's see what I'm getting. So I'll get integration 0 to 1 dwi by dx into du by dx into du by dx into dx. See this minus, I will take it on left hand side, it becomes plus. Then this plus I'm taking here, so it becomes minus. So minus 0 to 1 wi into u into dx. Okay, so these two terms are taken on the left hand side is equal to, this term will remain on the right hand side only, that is weight function at 1. See, this is weight function at 1 into 1, it's weight function at 1. This is 0 and this term is remaining, right? So this is minus 0 to 1 weight function into x square dx. Is it okay? Is it okay till this way? Is it okay till this one or not? Let me know.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see here. Now we need to solve this equation. We should solve now this equation. What you have done? What is the order of this differential equation which was given in the problem? What was the order of differential equation which was given in the problem?
Two.
What was the order?
2.
2. It's a second order. So second order differential equation, we are reduced to what? We are reduced to what? Let me know.
Half 1.
We are reduced that second order differential equation by its order half, right? We are reduced it by order half. Okay. So now for this particular equation, I will write down the approximate solution. So I will write down let u is equal to c0 plus c1x plus c2x square. Let me call this as some equation. Be an approximate solution. Be an approximate solution. Understood or not? Let me know. Have understood? So what is the order here? It's first order. So power of x, I will take 1 greater than order of differential equation, right? So what is the power of x here? 1 plus 1 is 2, right? Is it okay? Is it okay? Let me know.
तेरा वो माइक बंद कर.
Right? Now see, on this particular equation, I will apply only essential boundary condition. Apply only essential boundary conditions. Okay, I will apply only essential boundary conditions. This boundary condition only I will apply. I'm not going to apply this one. Okay, so what is this boundary condition? U is 0 when x is 0, right? So I'll put the value of u is equal to 0 when I have x as 0. Right? U is equal to 0 when you put x as 0. So what value of C0 you're getting? You're getting the value of C0 as 0. Yes or no? Let me know. What value of C0 you're getting? You're getting the value of C0 is equal to 0. Yes or no? Let me know. All of you.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now see, here you are not able to apply this. I already told you in the last numerical also. See here, in the last numerical, in the last numerical, both the boundary conditions were luckily essential. Both the boundary conditions were essential. Still I have written apply only essential. Okay. Now if you see this problem, there are two boundary conditions. One is essential and second is natural. So you need to apply only essential boundary condition. Right? Okay. So let's start this one. Okay. So if you put C0 is equal to 0 in equation number 2. Okay. So let me write down here. Putting, I will write down here. Putting value of C0 in equation 2. Putting value of C0 in equation number 2. Okay, so what I will get? I will get the value of U as, so U is equal to C0 is 0. So I will get it as C1x plus C2x square. Yes or no? Let me know. U is equal to C1x plus C2x square. Is it okay? So let me call this as equation number 3. I have called this as equation number 3. Right? Now see, all of you, if you see this equation 1, you require U, which we have calculated by applying only essential boundary condition. Similarly, you require du by dx. Okay. So tell me, what is du by dx? Tell me from this, what is du by dx? All of you tell me, what is du by dx?
C1 plus 2 C2x.
Right. This is C1 plus C2 into 2x. Is it okay? C1 plus C2 into 2x. So that is nothing but C1 plus 2x C2. C1 plus 2x into C2. Is it okay? Yes or no?
Yes,
So
sir.
this is du by dx. This is du by dx. See, you have calculated du by dx, right? Similarly, you should know weight functions. Then you can calculate derivative of weight functions. Yes or no? So tell me, what are the weight functions? Tell me, all of you. In the last numerical, also I written one statement.
2x. Sorry, 1 minute.
What are the weight functions? What are the weight functions? Tell me. If you can recall what is there in the last numerical, you can tell me.
X and x square.
Right. Weight functions are here only. Can you see this one? What is
Yeah,
the coefficient of C1? It's x. What is the coefficient of C2? It's x square. Right? So weight functions are coefficients of arbitrary constants. In approximate solution. After satisfying only essential boundary conditions. After satisfying only essential boundary conditions. Okay. So if you can see, this is the approximate solution which is satisfying in essential boundary conditions. Okay. So which are the constants in that? C1 and C2. And what are their coefficients? X and x square. Okay. So I'll take first weight function as x. I will take second weight function as x square. Yes or no? Because there are two constants. So obviously there will be two coefficients. Okay. So you have this weight function, right? Yes or no? Let me know. Now let me know what is expected in this equation number 1. You require derivative of weight function. Yes or no? Let me know. So what is the derivative of first weight function with respect to x? Tell me. What is this derivative of first weight function with respect to x?
1.
1. what is the derivative of second weight function with respect to x?
2x.
Right, it is 2x. Is it okay? See here, you required derivative of weight. First thing, you required weight functions, you required derivative of weight function, and you required a weight function when x is 1. Getting or not? So what is this first weight function when you put x as 1? Tell me. Just put x as 1. If you put x is equal to 1, what is w1? 1, nah? Yes or no? No. Here you put x is equal to 1. What is w2?
1.
1. See, here it is 1, and what is 1 square? It is 1 only. Yes or no? Is it understood? In
Yes,
this
sir.
weight function, you put x is equal to 1. First weight function, that is w1. First weight function, that is w1. When you put x is equal to 1, is equal to 1. Second weight function, when you put x is equal to 1, is equal to 1. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Got it.
Right? If I ask you, what is first weight function when x is equal to 2? X is equal to 2. Then this becomes 2. And this becomes 2 square. That is 4.
Oh,
Is it okay?
yes, sir.
Right? See, but I can't ask you what is the value of w1 when x is equal to 2. I can't ask you to calculate what is the value of w2 when x is equal to 2. Because point number 2, it is lying outside my domain. Is it okay or not?
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
I should specify the value of x only between 0 to 1. It should be greater than 0 and less than 1. Is it clear? Okay. Now let's write down this equation for a first weight function. Let me write down this equation for first weight function. Okay, so I will write down like this: 0 to 1. So whenever there is wi, that value of I will put as 1 initially. Then I will put I as 2. Right? So I'll write down this as dw1 by dx into du by dx minus 0 to 1 w1 into u dx is equal to w1 at 1 minus integration 0 to 1 w1 into x square dx. Is it okay? See, in this equation, I put I is equal to 1 because I have two weight function. So initially I'll put I is equal to 1. After that, I will put I is equal to 2. Is it okay? Is it okay or not? Let me know. So I'll put this value, integration 0 to 1. What is dw1 by dx? What is dw1 by dx? Tell me. It's a 1. Yes or no? dw1 by dx. Can you see dw1 by dx? It's a 1. What is du by dx? It's this value, right? So it is c1 plus 2x c2, right? Into dx minus into integration 0 to 1 minus integration 0 to 1. What is w1? What is w1? It's x into what is u? What is u? It is here. What is u? It is c1x plus c2x square. Okay? Yes or no? Into dx. See, w1 is x. This is u, c1x plus c2x square into dx is equal to what is weight function at x is equal to 1? It's 1. See here, weight function at x is equal to 1. It's a 1 minus integration 0 to 1. What is first weight function? w1. It is x into x square dx. Have you understood this one? Let me know. Have you understood this one? I just substituted the values. Nothing else I done. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I need to split the bracket. So I'll just keep on splitting the bracket. See, integration 0 to 1. Now this c1 into dx, c1 into dx, it's only dx, right? So it is only dx to the coefficient c1. Next again plus integration, see here, 2x into dx, right? 2x, see, because this 1 into 2x is 2x into c2 into dx. Okay, so I'll write down 2 integration 0 to 1 x dx to the coefficient c2.
So wake the camera.
See here, all of you. 2x c2 dx. So 2x c2 dx. Is it okay? Let me know, is it okay or not? Right?
Yes, sir.
Next, this I'll give this into this. So it is minus integration 0 to 1 minus integration 0 to 1 x into x. What is x into x? X square, right? X into x is x square dx. X square, see, x into x is x square dx into c1, right? Into c1. Is it okay? Next, again this minus and this plus, this becomes minus. Again integration 0 to 1, right? Minus integration 0 to 1. This x into this x square, this becomes x cube. So this is x cube dx c2, x cube dx c2. Yes or no? This into this, the x cube dx into c2. Is it okay? Let me know, is it okay or not? So is equal to 1 minus 0 to 1. This is x cube dx. Okay, now all of you just solve it and tell me these values. Just solve and tell me these values. All of you just solve and tell me these values. See, its coefficient x for 0 to 1. This 1 minus 0. This 1. Now do it. See, what is integration 0 to 1 dx?
1.
1. You see, what is the integration of dx? It's x. X for 0 to 1. That is 1 minus 0. It's 1. This is 1 c1 plus I'm writing. Tell me this value. Coefficient of c2. Tell me coefficient of c2. Do it immediately.
One, sir. 1.
Again, how much you getting?
1.
1. Okay, so I'll write down 1 c2. No, minus sign I'm writing as it is. Minus sign I'm writing as it is. Tell me this value.
0.33.
Minus I'm writing as it is. This is 0.33 c1, right? Again, I'm writing that minus sign I'm writing. Tell me this value.
0.25.
0.25 c2 is equal to, tell me this value. Tell me direct this value. 1 minus that value.
0.75.
0.75. If you want, I will write down 1 minus 0.25. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me in terms of C1 and C2. 1C1 minus 0.33 C1. This is 0.667 C1, right? Next 1C2 minus 0.25 C2. So it is 0.75 C2
0.75.
is equal to 0.75. So let me call this equation as equation number 4. Right? Now see, now this equation we will rewrite for second weight function. Okay. So I will write down the same. Instead of W1, I will write down W2. So 0 to 1 dW2 by dx into du by dx minus 0 to 1 W1, sorry, W2 into u into dx is equal to W2 when x is 1 minus 0 to 1 W2 into x square dx. Is it okay? Only W1 I changed to W2. Is it okay? Now just keep on putting the values. So 0 to 1. What is dW2 by dx? dW2 by dx, it's a twice x. 2x. What is du by dx? It is C1 plus 2x C2 into dx. Right? Next, minus 0 to 1, minus 0 to 1. What is second weight function W2? It's x square into u. What is u? It is C1x plus C2x square. C1x plus C2x square into dx is equal to W2 when x is 1. It is again 1 minus 0 to 1. What is W2? What is W2? It's x square into x square dx. Is it okay? So now you just split it. Okay. So this is integration 2x c1 into dx. So 2 integration 0 to 1 x dx to the coefficient c1. Next, this into this. So plus integration 2x into 2x, it's a 4x square. So 4 integration 0 to 1 x square into dx to the coefficient c2, right? This is 4, 2x into 2x, this is 4x square into dx into c2 minus, right? Now x square into this c1x, x square into c1x, okay? So I'll write down minus integration 0 to 1, okay? So this becomes x cube dx to the coefficient c1, right? Again minus integration 0 to 1, this x square and this x square. So this is x raised to power 4 into dx to the coefficient c2 is equal to 1 minus integration 0 to 1 x raised to power 4 dx. Is it okay? Now tell me the coefficient of c1. Now tell me the coefficient of c1. All of you, tell me the coefficient of c1.
1, sir, 1.
Just check it. See, it's x, so its integration becomes x
Yes,
square
sir,
by x.
perfect. 1.
So this is 1 c1. 1 C1.
1.33 x square is 2
plus
plus
1.33
C2
C2 minus, just calculate it. No coefficient of C1, let me know.
0.25 C1
0.25 C1. Again, I'm writing minus as it is. Tell me this value.
0.2.
0.2
0.2 C2, right? Is equal to 1 minus, tell me this value.
same 0.2 sir, again
0.2.
0.2
Okay, so tell me in terms of C1. 1 C1 minus 0.25 C1. That is 0.75 C1, right?
C1
Then 1.33 C2 minus 0.2 C2. Tell me 1.33 C2 minus 0.2 C2.
1.08
1.08.
yes sir, C 1.08 sir, C2
1.08 C2. So this is equal to 0.8. Is it okay? So let me call this as equation number 5. Now you solve equation number 4 and 5. See, you're taken 1.33, 1.33
yes sir, yes sir.
minus 0.2. How much?
1.13 आएगा सर
1.13 sir, 1.13
Ah, 1.13. This is 1.13, right? So just check it. And now you solve equation 4 and 5. Okay, so you'll get the values of C1 and C2. So tell me the value of C1 and C2. Tell me the value of C1 and C2.
C1 1.29.
C1 is?
1.29.
All of you check it. All of you check it, the value of C1. Just check the value of C1.
1.2 cents sir,
1.27.
2 cents.
Okay, 1.27. C2,
It's minus 0.136.
13. Okay, so this is C1, this is C2. Now why I calculate C1 and C2? Because I need to put this in equation number 3, right? So putting C1 and C2, right, in equation 3. So U is equal to what? What is that? C1 is 1.27x my plus C2x square, and C2 is this, so minus 0.13 x square. Is it okay? I put this value in equation number 3. So you can calculate U at 0.25, U at 0.5, U at 0.75, and U at x is equal to 1. Is it okay? So just calculate and let me know the answers, right? So if you compare the answers by all the methods, okay, you can see the answers of exact, then collocation, Galerkin, least square, subdomain, and this Rayleigh-Ritz method. Okay, they will be approximately same. They will be approximately same. So tell me this, u at 0.25.
0.30.
0.30.
0.30. Then u at 0.5.
0.6025.
All of you check the answers. U at 0.75.
0.879.
0.87.
Okay. And u at 1.
1.14.
14.
1 point.
14.
Okay. Right.
1.14.
So, okay. So these are the answers which we have got by Rayleigh-Ritz method, which is mapped over entire domain. Right. This is the answers which we have got by solving the problem by Rayleigh-Ritz method mapped over entire domain. Okay. So in the next lecture, we will continue the same method, Rayleigh-Ritz method, but it is mapped on a general element. It is mapped on a general element. So all of you, are you able to understand this numerical?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Have you
sir.
understood this? Both the numericals which have been taken today. Both of the numerical. Initially, we
Yes.
solved the problem.
Sir, voice break हो रहा है.
Your voice break हो रहा
I
है.
think so. There is network issue with your side.